Hello everyone, this is Srishti ma'am back again with yet another chapter for discussion. Today's topic is life processes in animals. There are various life processes in animals taking place every now and then, like breathing, feeding, and movement. Today we will be talking about breathing in this video, in part 1 of the video, and the part 2 and part 3 of the video we will be talking about various feeding habits we can see in the animals and other movement we can see in the other animals, right? So here children we are seeing one MCQ has been given for us just in the beginning of the chapter, that is ostrich. They are asking us, ostrich is an aquatic animal, cockroach is a bird, lion is a mammal, or frogs cannot breathe on land. Tell me which one will be the correct one? Absolutely yes, lion is a mammal. We can see animals everywhere children. Animals live in desert like the camel in the picture. They live in mountains like the mountain goat. They live on grasslands like the lion in the picture, and in water like the sea turtle. The animal lives for food, water and shelter, and the place where the animal is living for food, water and shelter is considered to be its habitat. Now to survive in this habitat, to stay for a longer period of time in this particular habitat, they need to adapt. They need some special features to survive in this habitat. These special features are considered to be the adaptations particularly for that animal. The organs of animals are modified to adapt for breathing, movement and various other processes in animals. Moving on to the first type of life process we are talking about, that is breathing in animals. The gas which is very much necessary for breathing is oxygen. It is the survival of animals depend on this gas. Land animals breathe in oxygen from the air, whereas aquatic animals are getting it from the water in the dissolved form. Oxygen is used by the cells to release energy in the body of the animals from the food they are eating. After that, this energy is utilized by the animals for various other activities. Now, let us see what are the organs animals are using for breathing. We can see here there are four or some other organs mentioned here that the animals are using for breathing. Firstly, we are having some microorganisms, our micro friends which we cannot see with our naked eyes. They are using their body surface for exchanging gas and surviving. See, the picture of amoeba is given, the tiny one at the side. Moving on, we are having spiracles. I'm zooming in. Insects such as butterflies and grasshoppers are having, if you can see children, the small holes just at the side of the body known as spiracles are helping the insects to breathe. They are connected to a network of tubes. These tubes reach all the cells of the body, and the carbon dioxide is carried back and released to the spiracles as well. So the oxygen is going in and the carbon dioxide is going out. Clear? Moving on, earthworms exchange gases through their moist skin, and the frogs, as they are amphibians, they are using their lungs as well as their moist skin for survival. I hope you know that from your previous classes, right? The fishes, the oysters, the tadpoles, the aquatic animals are using gills. Water carrying dissolved oxygen flows over the gills, and this oxygen is absorbed by the blood. Similarly, just like we have seen in spiracles, carbon dioxide is released into the water here. Instead of air, here we can see water because they are aquatic animals. Now children, we are having lungs. The higher animals, the higher organisms are using this particular organ for breathing. we can see the presence of lungs in mammals, adult frogs, birds, reptiles, etc. Now children, if you pay attention, you see the small baby tadpoles are having gills. But when they are transforming into the adult version, they are having lungs. Such fascinating, isn't it? Okay, so lungs take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Imagine there are two balloons and they are getting filled with air as soon as we are breathing. The lungs are connected to the nose by a windpipe. Air is entering the lungs through the nostrils and oxygen is entering the bloodstream from the lungs. Carbon dioxide is eliminated from the blood and removed from the body. So, this particular thing is creating oxygen rich blood at a certain time, and similarly the moment the oxygen is being distributed by the blood into our body through the lungs, it is just filling in the vacant spaces of the oxygen with the carbon dioxide gas, which is also getting collected in the lungs when it is trying to eliminate it through our body. Okay, so carbon dioxide is eliminated from the blood, which is coming to give the oxygen. The oxygen rich blood is transforming itself into carbon dioxide rich blood in the lungs, and then it is thrown out of our body through the nostrils. The blood of insects is not red in color, but because it does not contain the very important pigment known as hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is the pigment which is giving us the red color to the blood. Okay, remember this. And one more fact I want to tell, when the oxygen is getting binded with the blood, it is known as oxyhemoglobin, children. And when the carbon dioxide is getting binded in the lungs, when the oxygen is taken up by the lungs, at that site, children, the carbon dioxide is filling up all the vacant spaces of the oxygen and it is becoming carboxyhemoglobin, because hemoglobin is present where? In the blood only, right? So, moving on. This happens as the lungs are richly supplied with blood vessels. Hemoglobin in blood carries oxygen to each cell of our body, as I mentioned. Whales, dolphins, and these are the examples of special mammals who are having lungs. And that is the reason why, children, they come out of the water surface and they breathe and they again go in. Okay, have you seen the dolphins jumping off the water surface? I believe you have seen, right? So, with this only I am ending today's part of the chapter. I hope you are not having any doubts. If you are having any doubt, please comment down below. Okay, thank you so much, children. See you in the next video. Bye.